whole Nigeria, Sowore was not there.
Even Yele Sowore is a witness to everything that happened because he was the one that linked me up with Charlie Boy.
And let me even add this to you, in case you think people don't know. You are what you are today by virtue of nothing but like, share, and comment. That is just all. In the absence of like, share, and comment, you would have been nobody. To chop will be problem. No past skills, no. Okay, maybe possibly past previous skills there. Possibly selling a little bit of porno and nothing more. And talking about that now, we'll now talk about morality.
That it detects energy, the energy detector. So the anger, the hate, the anger, and above all, the jealousy was on its peak. So Simon Kennedy, I'm not addressing you as somebody that is not intelligent. Now I'm addressing you in this video as someone who is bitter, who is angered.
Oh more guys, this matter between VeryDarkMan and Sowore, it go foul. So I'll be leaving you guys to watch the rest of the video. But before then, welcome back to this channel. This is Buzz Media. So guys, I have a few interesting gist for you in this video, and it's all about this drama between VeryDarkMan and Sowore. So this interview of VeryDarkMan's lawyer Deji Adeyanju with Arise TV has started circulating online after VeryDarkMan said Sowore was not involved in the protest that Deji Adeyanju and Charlie Boy conducted against the Buhari administration back then. So in this interview, VeryDarkMan's lawyer Deji Adeyanju said Sowore was involved in the protest and he was even the one that linked him up with Charlie Boy back then. So I'll be showing you guys everything that VeryDarkMan's lawyer Deji Adeyanju said in this video. And after then, I'll be showing you guys how this Sowore loyalist Simon Kennedy attacked VeryDarkMan on this Sowore's case, and how this VeryDarkMan's friend Fredo fired back at him for insulting VeryDarkMan. So without saying too much guys, let's dive right into the video. But before then, please give this video a like and also share your thoughts in the comment section. And most importantly, subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification bell so that you won't be missing out on latest updates on trending issues like this on this channel. Now let's see the video guys, starting from the Deji Adeyanju response to VeryDarkMan.
Because Deji did not have that boss, Deji contact him with Charlie Boy. They now push, resume or resign. Buhari must go. The crowd already did ground for Charlie Boy. And that protest, June 12th, for the whole Nigeria, Sowore was not there.
Even Yele Sowore is a witness to everything that happened because he was the one that linked me up with Charlie Boy, and everything that we did. So every step along the way, I always made sure I informed Sowore of the developments and everything that was happening. So when he started compromising the movement, I told Sowore, I told Comrade Ario and everybody that was a witness to everything that happened that this man is not a straightforward man.
Is porno at any point in time? What are you saying? I'm talking for Mr. Integrity. Come and tell us about the business you started in China that you placed the number of your sister, telling people that it was China connection. Come and tell us about that. Tell us about why EFCC pick you. Were they wrong or right? And where is there no countersuit? I'm talking about your manipulation. Come and tell us how your brother is able to be selling cars and you cannot build a house because you believe doing that will cost you. And why is it that you've been jobless, your brother is jobless, if not for the money from like, share, and comment? Nothing would have happened. You can imagine. You're just coming because people are looking at you. At least you are making some little impact in regard debt collection. You think you are everybody now coming to rub shit on people's face. Get a job, dude. Get a job and stop this madness.
Simeon Kennedy, everybody knows he's intelligent. I'm not gonna lie. Simeon is very intelligent. But when I listen to this thing that he said this morning, let's go there. Let's go there. Let's be intellectual. We are going to take away beef. We are going to bring logic into reasoning. Clap for you, man. Why am I clapping for you? Is because obviously the bitterness, the anger, the bitterness. Like, I detect energy. I be energy detector. So the anger, the hate, the anger, and above all, the jealousy was on its peak. So Simon Kennedy, I'm not addressing you as somebody that is not intelligent. Now I'm addressing you in this video as someone who is bitter, who is angered, who is jealous about a person who you feel you are better than intellectually, who you feel does not have the capacity that you have, but is where you are not. So you feel you're supposed to be where he is. So you feel, oh, he has done things that is not supposed to make him be there. And that's why I said you're very intelligent. That's why I want to come from that point. So you feel you have so much to offer and you're supposed to be there. First of all, let me address that God doesn't choose the perfect. I can't count how many things that has made me glued to VDM. But one of the major things, apart from when I usually do talk about the bad things about VDM. You see this pornography thing. You see this selling of nude. For a fact, I'm telling you the truth. Nobody came out to cast it. VDM came out to talk about it. It's something everybody's aware about. And do you know why this guy pushed? Because sometimes I try to lie down and analyze, like, why does this guy have so much following, even with the foundation of, his personality that was built on imperfection. And then I figured out that all of us have some sort of foundation, especially poor kids. People who had that poor foundation, almost everybody had different weird foundations of the things they had done. Trust me, if VDM was selling his nude to make money, while we were young, also dating, and we were doing, how do I put it? We were in serious relationships where we could actually still snap our private part and send girl where we did date. Not like we were not doing it for money. Do you know that whether you do sex on phone, whether you do romantic things on phone, whether you sold your stuff, or whatever you do, whatever you have done, can you now be logic that we all almost are in the same box? Now, why when God wants to lift people, he goes beyond how we see those people. For real, for a fact. He goes beyond how we see those people, because he is the one that sees. See, anytime you see somebody who is not perfect, but you can't bring him down, you cannot find him wanting, but you know he's not perfect and you're holding on to his past. Anytime you see someone you feel you are far better than, anytime you see someone you feel, does not have the kind of privilege you have intellectually, socially, anytime you see that kind of person being lifted from nothing to the up, straight, without bridges, without somebody holding his hand, no be you feel bring them down. And it is not in your pain, it is not in your jealousy to actually make that person come down. A huge percentage, especially the religious ones, a huge percentage of us are going through deep shit, are doing things that if God opens up, now I'm not talking about stealing, I'm talking about things that, the court can't sue you for. Just the way people are saying VDM sold his nude, not your nude, his nude. The same way we cannot stop the girls in the streets. And I see some street girls against him, even using that against him in comment section. But them Yolushu. I see people sleeping with married men for money against VDM. So how would you feel if tomorrow you come out and say, yeah, you were sleeping with I know a lot of them, no be joke, I know them, a lot of them, sleeping with married people, and I see a lot of them in the comment section hitting on this guy, blasting this guy. How would you feel if you change and possibly God lift you back and you use your story as an example? Part of the topics I want to treat on Fredo's perspective is how to stop pornography. Like, I want people who have been addicted to this shit to come on board. Let's sit down and have this discussion, because I've been there. But I wasn't that bold enough to even talk about this thing until VDM, And I don't even make the guy go inside. Now, if you look at him critically, he doesn't talk about his weaknesses anymore. And that is what you guys wanted to achieve. You have achieved it. But his confidence in saying the things that he did not say he likes pornography. He did not say he likes masturbation. He didn't say it. He said, this is day 2 of me trying to, and he was talking about the side effect, trying to discourage it. And then I look at this guy and say, I've been there. Everybody have one or two things that they are battling behind. But see, just that God is a merciful God. Else, walai. Any of us will come out see on a day perfect and never do something. Now we are not talking about oppressing people. We are not talking about stealing. We are not talking about, you understand my point, looting, using the people's money for anything. We are not talking about those ones now. We're talking about the personal weaknesses you people are using against him. That's what we're talking about. Do you know how many times poor people, most of the people you see that are big today, do you know how many times they had stolen from one person's pocket or the other? Do you know, it's just that some people cover their image in such a way that you cannot know, because why? Grace has enveloped them. But this dude decided to just bring himself like a skeleton. I feel you want to be there. Like, on a don't try hold on herself until on a don't feel hold on herself on a blow.
So guys, that is all I have for you guys in this video. Please like this video and also share your thoughts in the comment section. And if you are coming across this channel for the first time, this is Buzz Media, a YouTube channel where we give you latest updates on trending issues and entertainment gist. So subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification bell so that you can always get notified whenever we drop new updates on this channel. Thank you so much for stopping by to watch this video. See you guys in our next video.